2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7 to 8. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, thy righteous judge, will award me on that day, and not only to me, but also to all who have loved his appearing. The death is announced of Allain St.Marie, better known as Clifford, George, Mr. White, Mr. Blah, Rastonton, Think of Me, Dream of Me, Shadow, Teresa of Wavin-Passau, who died on the 29th of January 2026 at his residence. He was 92 years old. He was predeceased by his mother, Eldika St.Marie, also known as Madik, sisters Grace John, Agnetha Joseph, also known as Ma Bernard, brother Nelson Labadie, sons Morel Moise, Keith Moise, Robert Hippolyte, daughter Lyra Daniel, left among his ex-wife Lena Daniel of Bellarosa, daughters Zita Lorenzen and family of St. Croix, Genevieve Joseph and family of Corinth, Teresa Charles, also known as Big Mama, Shanna Cold and family in Canada, Lydia Moise, also known as Euris in Martinique, Mary Helen Moise, also known as Chab, Marilyn of Mark, one adopted daughter, Lucy Moise, also known as Shasha and family of Mark, brothers Dr. Rickinson Daniel and family of Texas, Andrew Moise, also known as Pawe and family of Mark, Conrad Moise, also known as TBB of Millet, Cletus Williams and family of Rosehill, employed of Slaspa, grandchildren that were close, Ezra Moise, owner of Easy Motors, Maura Moise, employee of Carnival Cruise Ship Carnival, Owana Moise of Martinique, Ashley Moise of France, Shirley Ann Moise of Mark, supervisor of NCA, Jonathan Moise of Mark, Conrad Moise of Babonneau, Kenneth Charles of Cronlands, Jamaica Joseph of Corinth, Clarissa William, employed of Domino's Pizza, Isaac, Emma, Raid Daniel in Texas, 16 great-grandchildren, one daughter-in-law, Alita Moise, also known as Alpha of Mark, who was also his caregiver, sons-in-law, Trevor Remy, also known as Mayoti of Mark, who was also his caregiver, Virgil Joseph, Eustace Lorenzen of Texas, nieces, Ursula Toussaint of Bexar, Eura Cyril, Melina Thomas, Felda Joseph, Wilma Joseph, Curlita Joseph, Gloria John, all of Texas, Bibiana George of Wavin-Passau, Bina Labadie Bisset, community health nurse of Deriso, Madia Labadie Farley, finance manager of Harrison Paint, Barbados. Annie Simon, employee of Treasury Department, Claudia Shangu, nurse in Miami, Ruth Branch, Bessie Augustine, principal of the Emmanuel SDA School, Lindale LeBlanc, Elise Samuel, nephews Eustace Monrose of Wavin-Passau, Gibbs Labadie, employee of Sandals Latalk, Dr. Nathan Joseph of England, Michael Joseph of Los Angeles, Reuben Joseph of Texas, Eugene Thomas of Tortola, Elvis Samuel, Aaron Samuel, M705 minibus driver, Gatsby Samuel. Many more nephews, too numerous to mention. Friends, Joycelyn Marie Joseph of Martinique, Garnet George, Alban Cyril of Texas, Eunice Monrose of Martinique, Deanne Joseph of Martinique, Marcia Dubois of Martinique, Lucy and Morlin of Martinique, Alain Demas and wife, Mayan Rubin of Bexo, Mary Demas, Deborah Weeks, Claudia Moise of Mark, Jabon of Sandy Fe, Elva Abraham, employed of Flo, Shalmine Wilson, also known as Poto, Mapine Alsado, Selena Niska, Claudius Daniel, also known as Malawi, Linus Leo of Casamba. Special mention of the nurses and doctors of the Bexo Wellness, Josiane Emmanuel, loyal customers and friends at Central Point, Bexo, Randolph French of Sarat, Rudolph and Sienna Rambali of Bexo, his caretakers, George St.Marie, Mary Nicholas, Vanessa Papius, Dr. Andre Matthew, Omar Lionel of Wavin Poisson, also left to mourn, St.Marie family of Mikud and Debarra, Wellington of Lama Chozel, Simon family of Saltibus and Castries, Smith family of Saltibus and Castries, Labadie family of Chozel, the Cyril family of L'Abbaye, the Edward family of L'Abbaye, other families and friends too numerous to mention. The funeral service of the late Allain St.Marie, better known as Clifton George, Mr. White, Ras Tonton, Think of Me, Dream of Me, Shadow, Mr. Blanc, and Teresa will be held on Sunday, March 8, 2026 at the Zion Seventh-day Adventist Church at 1:30 p.m. Thereafter, his body will be interred at the L'Abbaye Cemetery. The family is kindly asking attendees to wear a touch of white. Please note the transportation will be available for those who are willing to attend the funeral service. Castries Southeast Coaster Bus M411 and Mr. Fresh will be passing through Mark at 1 p.m. Eric will be passing through Bexo, L'Abbaye, Sarah Gap, and Wavin Poisson at 1 p.m. Transportation will be dispatched in Millet at 1 p.m. M1057 and park at the Kako bus stand. The funeral service will also be live streamed via LNO Studios. His body now lies at Rambali's Funeral Parlor, Calvary Road, Castries. May he rest in peace.